Welcome back to a new episode of Zero to Racing. My name's James, and in this series I'm basically going from zero, never having raced, to being a racer, and I'm kind of into ticket racing now. We're right in the middle of the racing season, so we're taking part in the Sean Lynch Memorial today, and it's about 60 kms for C3, so it's going to be a quick race. The weather's not great at the moment. It's like wet. It's not, I don't know. There's a bit of wind out there too, so it's going to be a shitty enough race, to be honest. The national race that was happening today was meant to be happening in Galway, the Galway Classic, but that got called off because there wasn't enough numbers. And I was going to do that race, but then there was like too many risks involved for me. So like being down in Cork, like I was about a 3.5 hour drive from Galway to that race. So there was about 7 hours of driving to get to the race and back. And then there's the entry fee and all that, and the food and everything around that. But then this race has 7 kilometers of gravel, so I didn't have any support with me. There would be nobody coming with me to have a spare wheel or anything like that. I don't even have a spare wheel, and so if I was doing that race, there's a high probability of me getting punctured out. So I was like, look, I'm not going to take the risk by doing that Galway race. Instead I came here to do the Sean Lynch here now in County Meath. So this is my first ever one-day event as well, first ever one-day race. So it's probably going to be a little bit different to stage racing, because I don't know, maybe stage racing it isn't as aggressive for the one as the one day maybe. So that's going to be something new to learn today. And as well, being up here in Meath, there's hopefully be some different riders up here as well, because I've only raced down in Clare, I've raced in Cork, so I haven't really raced up the country here. So hopefully there'll be some different competition up here as well and different riders. So always looking to race against the best really, and race against better riders, because that's the only way you're going to get better, is when you keep racing against people who are better than you. So it's 5 to 9 at the moment. We are heading out at 3 minutes past 10 to C3s, so I'm going to get changed. I was trying to eat as well on the way up, come up the motorway, trying to mix some oats and stuff. I was trying to do it while driving as well, because if I stopped I'd kind of lose a little bit of time. I'd rather be up here waiting around than to be stopped for 15 minutes, 20 minutes eating. I was like, I'll try and do it on the go, and that's kind of what I did. So we're here now. I'd rather be here early and just kind of chill out and have no stress about trying to make it up the road. So I'm pinning my numbers on here because I didn't know if we received numbers or not, because the last couple of races that I did, like Cantark, we got numbers. We were given numbers at the start, and then for the Killer Rush as well, the stage race, we were given numbers as well. The crit race I did in Limerick, I forgot to bring my numbers, so I was given numbers that day. So in my head I wasn't sure if we'd be given numbers today or not, so that's why I'm only pinning them on now. I probably should have done this yesterday, but I didn't realise that we didn't get numbers, so I was just kind of still unsure what happened. But now I know the story, so I'm putting my numbers on. So it's actually the first time I'll be using my C3 numbers.
Right, listen up! Hey, listen up! We're not racing for the first kilometre, so keep it in your pants until then. Stay on your own side of the road. It's wet this morning. There's no need to be a hero. It's only a C3 race. I know it's important, but it's not life or death. 4 laps, no greens. Top 8 riders, 1 unplaced junior and 1 unplaced woman.
under street lamps, red face flamed by the light. I'm going away, gone away.
This thing is completely filthy. Look at this. Like, the conditions were so dirty, so wet, completely destroyed. So yeah, they have kindly allowed me to use the hose so I can clean this down, because I mean, I'm not worried about how the bike looks. I mean, that's obviously a big part of it, but I want to make sure that the drivetrain and everything is clean and there's no dirt and stuff in there, because yeah, you want that running as smooth as possible. So let's get this cleaned up.
I'm gone away. I'm gone away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new day for me. A brand new day for love. Brand new day for me. Brand new day for love. Yeah, I'm motorboating.
So it's a cool enough spot I'm staying at here. It's like they've got a lot of horses and stuff. They've got a bunch of cottages as well that they kind of rent out and stuff, do bookings. It's a nice, cool enough area, and it's only like 15 minutes away from where I'm racing, so absolutely ideal. I don't have to leave until like last minute. No travelling tomorrow, which is ideal, because today there was so much travelling. I was fairly wrecked when I got up, to be honest. I was yawning a lot. I didn't take any caffeine early in the morning either. I just kept it all for around the race. Like, I wasn't going to have any coffee at 5 or 6 in the morning. I think I had my first caffeine around, we're racing at 10, so I think I had my first caffeine around 9 o'clock, I think. You know, one of the toughest things I've had to adjust to when it comes to the sport of cycling and just endurance sports in general is the fact that you gotta eat so much food. Like right here I've got 2 whole bagels. I ate one half of this one, that's why it's missing. And I have strawberry jam on here. And what's wild as well, so it's the fact you really gotta eat so much food, but also like you gotta eat so much carbohydrates. Like when I used to be, like I kind of come from, yeah, GA background, but like you don't have to fuel as much for hurling match. You definitely need to carb up and stuff for a hurling match so you can perform. But like I don't think that it's not as aggressive as cycling, I would say. You know, and you're not fueling mid match either. Like, you know what I mean? You're just, a match is 60 minutes, like, so you don't need to be fueling so much for that, like. And as well, like, I suppose I came from the GA. I went through kind of like a bodybuilding phase there where I thought I was going to be like, I don't know what I was going to be, to be honest. I did a photo shoot. I was just pure aesthetics, gym all the time. So my food and everything was dialed. And the thing is, like, when it came to nutrition, you know, like, I would never eat 2 whole bagels with jam on them, because I'm just like, that's just so much carbs right there that I don't need to be eating. And it's a fact that, like, I used to look at it as like, this was kind of like a low quality carbohydrate for me to eat. Whereas like then I used to be, all my carbohydrates were like either like rice, sweet potatoes, you know, oats, all these kind of high quality carbohydrates, where these are, you could say, like, there's a lot of processed ingredients inside the bagels. But the thing is that, like, they're very fast digesting carbs and they're very fast absorbing carbs. It's been a bit of a challenge for me to be like, okay, look, these aren't the best if you're going for aesthetics, but if you're going for performance, you need food like this, and you need a lot of food like this. You're probably not going to look as good because you're cycling. Like, I definitely don't look as good as I used to when I was doing my bodybuilding phase. But that's something I'm trying to just be like, look, you're not going to look as good. You need to eat loads of food, and you need to get used to eating loads of food. So that's going to be the last meal of the day. I'm going to get these in. It'll be like another 90 grams, 100 grams of carbs. I've also been drinking this away over the last kind of 2 hours, just sipping away on it. So it's just beetroot and a little bit of apple juice in here. So yeah, I'll have this. There's like a 750 mils of this. So there's like the nitrates in here, good for blood flow and all. Been drinking that away. I had some as well yesterday, just pure beetroot juice. This tastes better because it got apple juice in it, whereas yesterday I was drinking, and this morning, just pure beetroot juice, and it doesn't taste as good. I mean, for me, I just get it down. I don't worry about the taste, but this definitely does taste a lot better. So it's like 90% beetroot juice, 10% apple juice. 6th place today is a decent result, but like, I mean, you always want more. Like, you always just want to keep pushing for more. And like, when you know you're good enough to get really, really good results, you know, you're kind of disappointed when you don't. Like, I know I'm plenty good enough to be getting top 3 finishes, you know, and I suppose if I was cuter and smarter about it today, I would have finished up higher. But you know what I mean, I was taking on a lot of workload, I was doing a lot of stuff. But tomorrow now I just want to, you know, try and get a really decent result. Like, obviously I'd love to win. That's going to be, I think that's going to be the aim tomorrow. That is, to be honest, why am I going to tell a lie? That is the aim. I want to win this race. I mean, even today, going today, I was like, look, you can fucking win this race, you know what I mean? If you work hard enough, if you're smart, if you play all your cards right. And I suppose there is a little bit of luck, you know. When I did win in Kanturk, there was a lot of luck there. I was in the right place at the right time, the right break went at the right time, and we stayed away. You know, so it's, I mean, you can do everything right, but sometimes you do need a bit of luck on your side, like, you know. So this is what race morning breakfast looks like. We have about 75 grams of oats. I haven't weighed it out, I've just like roughly guessed it. I have a bunch of raisins in here as well. Nice carbs inside this. And then I brought some cinnamon, some creatine and some protein powder mixed together. So I mixed that in there this morning as well. Then on top, honey. Can't go wrong with that. And that's, yeah, it's a big bowl of stuff. It's kind of filling. But once I have this, and then, like, what time is it now? It's about 8:30 right now. So I'm gonna have this. I'll have a few more small snacks between here and the race. The race is going to be about 4 hours away. Yeah, so it's 8:30. So 12:30 a race, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So yeah, probably in like an hour and a half, I'll have like another snack, and I'll just be nibbling away on stuff then between then and the race. So the aim of the race, really, like, I don't want to be filling myself so much that I feel sluggish. Like, you want to kind of want to have that feeling of, you know, light and ready or something. I think, well, I used to do that when I was playing hurling and stuff. Like, you don't want to be eating too much because you feel sluggish and you don't feel as springy or something like that. Whereas you kind of want to feel the same on the bike. Like, you don't want to feel like you're super sluggish, full of food. Like, yesterday was big carb loading, eating loads of food yesterday. Woke up this morning feeling very light and very good. So today now is just a matter of just keeping that going, keeping that feeling there. Not eating too much. Like, I know now, eating this 4 hours before the race, it'll all be digested and it'll all be kind of gone through my system. And then the stuff I'll be eating, the snacks I'll be eating, that'll be things like, you know, bananas, probably some squares bars, maybe some like bread and jam or something like that. Some just light food like that, which isn't going to sit in my stomach for too long. This won't sit in my stomach for too long either, but like oats are like a complex carbohydrate, so they take a little bit longer to digest. Whereas something like a banana, it's a very fast-acting carb, so it doesn't sit in your stomach for too long.
Hey, you know, when people ask me what are my goals in life, this is my goals in life. Have a sweet bike and be a father. yeah. What the fuck? How risky is this, lad? How did his mother let this happen? Like,
I know. Wait to see all the comments on YouTube.
In fact, this is elite bike handling skills, though. So we have arrived. It is race day. So bike is ready to go. We're fueled up. Got about 100 grams carbs in here, 50 in here, and for the 70-kilometer race, we're going to be having 3 gels as well throughout. This is an extra gel I'm going to have just before the race. Sipping on some carbs here as well, 50 grams in here, and yeah, we're looking like we're good to go. It's 4 minutes to 12, so that means we got 35 minutes. Get a nice 25-30 minute warm up, nice and steady, and we should be good to go. So it's going to be a nice circuit, and apparently like, it's only 9 kilometers, so someone was saying that we might get neutralized a couple of times, maybe once at least, if the C1s come around and catch us. So that could be a problem for us, but we'll see. So I'm just finished my warm-up. I'm all done. And we got Garrett O'Neill here, aka the Shark. Here, someone told me your name, your nickname's the Shark. Why did they call you the Shark?
First time I heard of that nickname.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Someone told me, oh, he's called the Shark. I don't know who told me that now. There was someone that's like, oh, he's called the Shark because of the way you ride or something. Or how you. Are you serious?
I don't know.
Is it?
Here, I'm sure it'd be called worse.
That's wild. But to be fair, Shark's not a bad name, right?
No, take it. It'd be a lot worse.
He's on the what kind of bike is this?
That's a giant PCR. That's a really, really fast, customized bike.
Oh, you got your race living on that bike. That's high-end stuff, lad.
We don't mess about.
That's a step up from mine, so like, well, components-wise, anyway. Fair play, lad. Yeah, we're ready to go, bye. What are you going to do? Attack out of the first corner?
Oh, we'll see how it unfolds.
Fair play, lad. Drive it on, bye. Yeah, it'll be a bit of crack.
Sure.
There's a nice tailwind coming up to the finish, so I'm happy with that.
Be a wee bit of crossing maybe in the other side of the circuit.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah.
I might see it there.
Yeah, drive it on, lad.
That wee sprint finish is.
Yeah, it's only 400 meters from the bottom as well. I tested it there.
I'll keep the tailwind just fucking whack it.
Yeah, if I just stay in the wheel for as long as I can and then just go. So that's it, lad. All right, I'll see you later, bye.
I see you lucky.
Actually, I have a question for you.
Alright.
My fucking socks are after running down. Do you know what?
Hairspray.
Have you any hairspray?
Yeah.
Oh, class. I saw Owen Clifford using hairspray there one day, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Here, and it still doesn't work. Pay my go down.
Are you serious? If he's watching this, he'll
It's all
fucking
about the brand of hairspray you use.
brand of hairspray, yeah. You got to go to the women for that, so that they know all about that stuff, mate.
You have to go to the women's fucking covered site.
Well, how far away are you from here now?
40 minutes.
That's ideal, man.
Work a bit of that on now.
That's the stuff, yeah. Ideal.
If you win now, you have to dedicate that to me now.
Oh, 100%, man.
It's keeping the arrow socks off.
What's your signature celebration? Like, I'll do that. Is that enough on there?
Ah, yeah. And then just tighten them, and then just.
They're not ideal. Like, I wore them yesterday as well because I only have one pair. So.
Nah, that's it. You just get the strongest hairspray and then just spray it on.
Sound boss, appreciate that. Because like the last time I won, right? So these James.
Do you
know James Hanneran?
No.
From Burn. You know James, I'd say. You know James. James Hanneran.
I probably do actually.
He gave me these socks the day I contacted the day I won. So these are the reasons I won. And now with hairspray, that'll be the reason I win back. Fuck, it's sweet, lad. Sound.
What's wrong? Just see how.
Come on, look. Come on. So I'm a little bit annoyed because I don't have any footage from the race in Antrim. I had given my camera to someone, but there was I think I messed up my settings with the camera because it was a little bit last minute. I gave it to them and I don't think it was set up properly, and I might have pressed the wrong button or something. So I don't have footage. They filmed I think there were 7 or 8 laps we did of a small circuit, and like they filmed every single lap, and like I saw them in a different position every time, and I was like, oh my god, they're doing such a great job. Like they're going to have some seriously nice footage. But turns out it was set to like photo mode instead of camera mode, video mode, which is my fault. So it's a little bit frustrating. I had to fix a couple of things because there's certain ways you have to press buttons on the camera and stuff. So I've kind of made it easier so that when I do find kind, generous people to film for me, that they don't end up pressing wrong buttons. I think I had messed it up. So yeah, I don't have any footage, but the race was decent overall. It was a great race. There was actually 2 fellas got away very early in the race, and they were away for a good while. They were away for most of the race really, and I was getting very frustrated in the bunch because I was trying to work to bring them back, and like nobody really wanted to help out. There is footage of me just making a move across. I almost got caught at that stage. I tried to break across and bridge across to the 2 guys that were up ahead, but I couldn't. I wasn't strong enough to get across. frustrating. Like when it comes to those kind of scenarios, I'm not strong enough on my own to go. Like I'm good when it comes to working with other fellas and, like, you know, taking turns and pulling and stuff. But doing those long efforts on my own that's not my strong point. Like TTs kind of thing aren't really my strong point. So yeah, I was kind of frustrated when we couldn't bring them back. But then near the end of the race, there was lads started to pull in, and like once everyone's kind of working together, you can bring people back very quickly. And I think the lads in front were probably starting to tire out a bit. So we did end up bringing them back, and it was, I think we're coming into the last lap, and I'd already kind of reconned the finish. I'd already like measured it out. I knew it was 400 meters from the very bottom once we turned the corner, and I knew 200 meters was like a little bit of a courthouse that we needed to, once we passed that's 200 meters, and then that's kind of a good spot to kind of just put the foot down and go, because it's constant pull up to the finish, so you don't really want to go early because you're going to be gassed out. So what ended up happening, there was a little bit of a mess at the end. The C1s actually came through us during the last lap. There were C1s came through us through the second or third last lap as well. The break, Feely was in that break, and I just see him passing me. I'm like, why is Feely here? What's he doing there? But yeah, they went through us, and then last lap there's the peloton of the C1s. The last bunch of C1s kind of went through us. So it kind of messed things up a little bit. But then coming into the end, there was one fella kind of made a burst away, and I was able to jump, get on his wheel, and the two of us kind of stayed away. For the rest, there wasn't much left. I think there was maybe 1,500 meters left, a kilometre and a half of ish, maybe less. Yeah, maybe less than 2k. I'd say a kilometre and a half left, and I made sure I tried to stay on his wheel. I wouldn't give him a turn. I was not going to pull for him. He turned the corner up to the hill, and I knew I was right. I gotta wait for my moment, pick my moment here. Wait, don't go too early. Wait until the 200 meter mark and then go. And that's what I did. Pulled out at 200 meters, and sprinted to the line, and that was my second race win. I didn't even like celebrate much. I don't know. I was kind of bait at the end when I got to the line. I just kind of put my hand up. I probably should have had a better, more exaggerated celebration, but yeah, I was happy enough for that. That was a good weekend, and it was solid way to finish off that long trip up the country. Like getting 2 wins in the season, not even a full season. Like I haven't even been racing a full season. I'll only have half a season done by the time the season is done and finished, which is crazy to think. And the craziest part about this is, like, I stood here in this position somewhere on this lawn anyway. Like in the last video, if you watch my last video, I had set like a target of like trying to get one more race win. So I think the next goal now is I'm going to try and win at least another race in C3. That's the next goal, is to try and win one more race at least this season. Like that should be within my capabilities. It might happen, might not happen. I basically did it the next weekend, the next race weekend, and the next video. So that's kind of wild. Overall, I'm happy. I'm super buzzed. That's a great way to finish the weekend. And I suppose moving on from here, it's just the same thing. Just keep moving forward, keep moving on. I've got a couple of more races coming up now over the next couple of weeks. So if you're watching to the end, I appreciate you. And yeah, hope you're enjoying the videos. And if you have any recommendations, or if you have any questions about like what you want to see, what am I doing, ask the questions below. Like I love answering the comments. I love seeing your thoughts and seeing what you think of what's going on, and even any advice and anything that I can improve upon. You know, I mean, the only reason I'm posting these videos and doing this stuff is just I don't know, I'm learning along the way, like, you know. And it's kind of a case of I'm posting these videos because I'm going to look back in years to come being like, wow, I did this, you know. And hopefully my kids will look back and be like, geez man, when you were younger you were doing some cool stuff, you know. And I hope I can start documenting more stuff, really, like, you know. And yeah, I appreciate you following along. I hope you're enjoying the journey, and I'll see you in the next one.